Welcome, Flathead Ron's Garage. Well, today I have a project where I have to get this top of my sliding door over here to stop falling out because I just got these stupid L brackets on it. Now, actually not even L brackets, they're pieces I cut off of the pallet racking. So, anyway, we're going to do that today. I think that's what we're going to do. So let's go ahead and cut some metal and stick some stuff over on the lathe and get a couple brackets on the mill and punch some holes, and let's have a little fun in the shop, okay? Yep, damn door anyhow, doesn't want to stay up. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Hey, I've got some aluminum round over there. Let's see if we can make us some rollers for the top of this sliding door. Let me see now. Steel, aluminum, steel, aluminum. Yeah, we'll go with aluminum. We'll go with this here. Looks a nice one. We'll take this size here. Now that I've got these cut off here, I've just got a little spacer behind it. I could tell you what happened. I had this in my little 3-jaw, but my lathe just doesn't have it to spin this to use my cutoff tool. It just won't do it, so I had to take it over, as you saw on the power hacksaw over there. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and face this off, get it nice and even, put a little bit of a chamfer on here, flip it around and do the other side and punch a hole in the center of it. And I got to figure out what size hole in the center of it, because these are going to be wheels for the axle that's going to mount up on top of that channel. And I'm not sure if you can see the channel back here. Let's raise you up just a little bit. This channel back here is about the same thing, and these are going to go right in here, but up on the top one, and they're going to ride right inside the channel. And it's an inch wide, so I figured 5/8 of an inch ought to be plenty for space on either side of the wheel. So we're going to turn each side off. We're just going to kind of round it over just a little bit, and I need to make a mounting block. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, there you are. Yep, that'll do. So we're going to use this angle iron here to punch a hole in it and put a little slot so we can raise this and lower it and tighten it into position up on top of that door. Nice. Now we'll go ahead and punch a hole into the center of that thing. think that lights up high enough. I keep banging the darn thing. We'll go ahead and do all that for the next one, and we'll be ready to go with the wheels. So I've got the wheel, and we've got batteries. So this is 0.506, $4.99. I'll go with the $4.99. And this one is $4.86. Let's see. Yeah, $4.86. So what I want to do is I want to go ahead and turn this down and leave a shoulder here so I can just slide this wheel on, put a washer on the end of it, drill a hole so I can put a cotter key through it. That's all I want to do, because all this is going to do is slide 3 feet, 3.5 feet one way and 3.5 feet the other way. So I'm just doing it with stuff I have on hand, and if you guys have a door or something that you built like this, you can do something like this if you wanted to do it low tech, but that's all I've got to work with right now. So let's go ahead and get this chucked up. You know, before we turn this, I was noticing, let's see if I can get you up here without bouncing all over the place. I was noticing that this was really dingy inside of here, so I started cleaning it with a little turpentine, and this I think is the original, the original paint that was white. It's been stained all these years, so maybe I'll get it all cleaned up on the inside a little bit better, but I found a birth date on it, and I'm not sure if I can get in there or not. Let me see here. There we go, 28, so it's, well, you can't see the 9, but it's September 25th, 1928. This is when this casting was poured. I just thought I'd share that with you guys. I just remembered again about that when I was cleaning this morning. go. That's got room for plenty of a washer on either side of it there. And I think that'll work just fine. So I've determined I need about 2 inches. So we'll put the parting tool on here. Mark in at 2 inches. And that is actually my first successful part. Nice. So I'll go ahead and keep the wheel and the axle together, and then we'll turn this one here, and this was a 502, and we'll go ahead and turn this axle here for it. So now we've got both of these guys here on their own little axle. So let's go over to the mill. So over here on the mill, we've got the 2 pieces of angle I cut. Yeah, this one's quite a bit off. It looks like the saw drifted out a little bit on the machine there, so I'm going to go ahead and start on this one here, and we'll get them both down to the same width, flip them over, clean up the other side, and then stand them up and put a couple slots in here so we can adjust those axles up and down. So we'll hit this with a little WD. And crank that up just a bit. And we got a 1/2 inch tube flute on there. Well, sorry about that. Battery ran dead. I was having fun here and I didn't notice. But anyway, they turned out pretty good. Okay, I flipped these over. Got them clamped in here. And we're going to put a mark halfway. And you know, I don't have any plan on how big to make this slot. I know it has to be at least 1 inch off of the bottom, and this is going to be the bottom since this is the one where the other piece of the angle is. So I'm going to go ahead and change out to a 1/4 inch end mill and make a couple slots in here. Let's see how close my eyeball was. For what I'm going to use it for, this is probably way overkill. So let's take these over there and deburr them and see what we got. So I've got a file, got my 2 pieces. I better go get a deburring tool to get the inside. So and like you've heard me say, I'm an infant at all this. I mean, I've made pieces and parts and welded brackets and all kinds of stuff, but I've never really done any machining. Now let's see. I should have thought to see if this was wide enough anyway. Oh, nice. So I'm going to pop a couple holes in this side here. This will hold it down to the top of the door. We'll put the axle on here, and we'll just, you know, I might want to put a flat on here, a couple flats on here so I can hold it with a wrench, but it's not going to take too much to tighten it. So we'll sit in the slot, and then we'll drill a small hole and put a cotter key through this here. I got a whole box of them sitting over here behind me. So that's what I've got in store. Simple. I hope it works. I got quite a bit of adjustability in this thing, so. Anyway, that's where I'm going with this, guys. It might be just something simple, but for me this is an accomplishment. Okay. Let me finish taking the file to this and deburring it, and we'll go ahead and go to the next step. We'll go back to the mill and we'll put a small hole in the end of this and get the correct size cotter key for it and make sure that all works properly, and clean all the garbage off of this, put 2 holes in each one, and we'll take it over to the door. Nice. There's 2 screws going to go into this and hold it on top of the door. Oh, there we go. Ah, I didn't even have it in the frame. Sorry, guys. Okay, I'm saying that'll adjust up and down, so I've got quite a bit of adjustment on that thing. So I'm just putting the wheel on the end of that. That's not the right one. There we go. I don't have room for the washer, so at least I got an edge that's a little proud there. Looks like I might have to be doing these over in some point in time. So anyway, however hokey it seems, there it is. Well, here's where they're going to be, right up on top of the door. Yeah, look at this hokey thing I got up here now. And you thought these were bad. So they're going to roll right inside the track here. Well, here's the wheel. And I think we're going to put it right about there. And I'm just going to eyeball this so it's reasonably square. You say, all this is a barn door. There we go. This is one of these things I've just been dragging my feet on. Really, Ron? So, let's go ahead and slide it this way a little bit. Well, and the one on the back fell off. Shows you how wonderful that was. And this one just fell right off of there. So we'll take it off now. They were just to hold the door up. If you're on the outside, you wouldn't have known I didn't have anything on it worth anything. Okay, it looks like the door has a little bit of a twist to it, so I'll have to hold it in. Go. Let me adjust this where I need it. As far as how much load I want on that darn thing. I think we're going to bring this one down just a little bit. I've got us aboard now. And I've got everybody's stickers on there that I had. I got Tom's new stickers on there. I got Active Adam's new stickers on there. So I've got all you guys, and I've also got this really cool card holder here. There we go. Now we're focused. Yeah, I got from Hilltop Machine Works. That's Tom over there. He also sent me a wooden nickel in it. Thank you very much, sir. I'll give this a lot of years of use as soon as I get my own business cards there. Oh. But before I let you go, I've got this really cool here 6 threads per inch Acme thread, and this is one of the elevation screws for the treadmills that I was sourcing a while back when I was doing the treadmill motors, like the one I have on my mill at Bridgeport. What do you think I should make with this? It's got an automatic relay, forward and reverse switching. I'm not going to make a drive for my surface grinder because I think I'm going to do what Pragmatically did with his. I think I'm going to look up his motor and see if I can adapt something like that to my abrasive. But I'm open to suggestions on what you'd like me to do with a project on this thing. I think it's pretty neat. I ordered a couple of these Acme screws, so I've got one for auto and I've got a couple extra. Anyway, I just threw ahead and thought I'd throw that in there. Thanks. Well, I don't know if it was much, but it helped me out. I mean, anybody can do something like this. If you need a set of rollers, I can go out and buy them, but I've got all the stuff in there. Why buy them when I can make them? Anyway, I forgot to thank my wifey for my new little toy here. Came with 2 batteries, so now I've got a decent handheld drill. But the sticker board is living up here behind me. Everybody's stuff is on it. I got one of Tom's shirts too, the Hilltop Machine Works. So Sporting a little bit of Tom swag there. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. But like I say, it might not have been much, but it was something to get me started again. So I'm going to be down for just a little bit. I'm taking a break for a week here. I know I've had a long break. We're going to take a train to San Diego. So stay down there for a couple days and turn around and rent a convertible, maybe drive back on the coast. Or maybe not rent a convertible. Depends what they go for. Anyway, I'm just kidding. Thank you for watching. As always, maybe think about subscribing. I know this video wasn't that great. Go back and check out some of my other ones. And if you have any questions, go ahead and send me an email at flatheadronsgarage@gmail.com and I'll respond to you as soon as I can. Okay? Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Be safe in the shop.